Make sure you go to hustlefit.com. Get your merch as well as the clothing line, men's, women's, children's clothing, as well as t-shirts, hoodies, jogger sets, leggings, and more. Hustlefit.com. Also, if you need custom clothing, go ahead, hit me up at hustlefit.com. Hustlefit at Gmail, at Hustlefit LLC on Instagram. Make sure you tune in every Wednesday night for what is called The Conversation. Thursday nights, we do what is called Ladies Night. Make sure you tune in to Ladies Night. Friday nights, we do what is called Boys Club every Friday night at 9 p.m. And then on Sundays, well, you are already seeing it. You're a part of it right now as we speak. It's Let's Talk About It with Miss Connie Marie. Let's talk about it with Miss Connie Marie. Welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, a.k.a. Mr. Go Get 'Em. And we are back with another episode of Let's Talk About It with the one and only
Connie Marie, baby. What's the deal?
Yeah, what is the deal? How you doing?
You said what now?
I said, how you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good though. I'm recovering today, so I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm great. Your ass is old. That's what it is. If you still recovering.
No, listen. When I had to wake up early as hell this morning, so I had to wake up early and I had to jump on some planning and doing some homework and getting back to it. So
Friday night I was out to 3:00 in the morning. I don't know. You know what Johnny Walker Blue Label is?
No.
Okay, well, after about 8 shots of Johnny Walker Blue Label, $150 a shot. Yeah, I had to get my ass to the crib. I was up at 6:30 in the morning and slanging cars by 8.
I mean, it's not that it can't be done.
Yeah,
it's just
you old. That's a you.
Nah,
old.
look, but you know what? I just don't go. I just don't go out like that to be able to. I can't do it.
He needs some milk.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Icy313 says she's still lit. He said, "Finish her out. I got you."
Get over here.
Yeah, I'm paying for it. I'm paying for it today for sure.
What was you drinking?
So I was drinking some Malibu. That was the first location I went to. It was at a comedy show. And then I had drunk 3 drinks. It was like 2 slushy drinks from Fat Tuesdays. And then I had a sour Skittles drink. It was a lot. But them slushy drinks be catching up to your ass for sure. They be catching up to your ass.
Stop.
No.
Drinking the bullshit.
The slushy drinks, I'm not gonna lie, that shit be hidden though. You don't, and it sneaks up on you, so you can't even really tell. It definitely it creeps up on you. I'm definitely paying for it now though.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. My new alcohol of choice has become Johnny Walker. Not gonna lie.
Is it smooth?
It is smooth.
I don't think I want to even look towards alcohol no more right now.
I'm sending you a
good.
picture right now.
Why would you do such a thing? What is wrong with you?
I'm just sending you a picture.
I don't want no pictures of no, and you're gonna send it. You know what? I'm not finna play with your ass. No, I don't want no damn picture of no more alcohol. You really gonna send? You know what? Let me see.
So I ain't gonna lie, drinking this super expensive shit, yes, it's costly, but you know what?
I'm sick looking at it.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I feel like $1,000,000 when I wake up in the morning. I ain't had a hangover or nothing.
No, hell, it's not even about. It's not even about a hangover. It's just more so. I just feel like I'm just tired. I'm just
because your ass is old.
I'm just sleepy.
No, you're just old.
I can't do the partying
just
like
say
that.
you're old.
No, I can't do the partying.
You're saying
like
you're
that.
old without saying you're old.
Listen, I'll take that because I became so much of an introvert now. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I don't ever go out, but I've been fired. I ain't gonna lie. This is the most I was at Top Golf. The same thing. Fucked up some goddamn.
I cannot do it at all.
Yeah, you're old.
I know it fucked with that's. You know what though? I think that just might be it because I know it started fucking with my allergies and I just couldn't do it.
Not
like,
your allergies. Next thing you know, your knees gonna start cracking.
Listen,
you're gonna be waking up talking about my neck and my back.
man, all I know is my allergies was fucking up all kind of shit. The homegirl watching my shit, she said, I'm tired from shaking all that ass. Nah, I ain't gonna lie though, I was fucked up. I was fucked up last night. I was fucked all the way up.
This is what's wrong with her right now.
You said what?
That's what's wrong with you right now. You flatlined.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool on going out for a minute. But it was fun though. I was with my big sister, so that shit was hella fun.
You're old.
I'm cool. Look, I have to wake up at 6 a.m. and go all the way to work. No, I'm used to being a night owl. Now I have to change my whole schedule, and then going out last night fucked me up. I was ready to be done by 12, and I just got there at like 11:30. It's not in me. It was
Y'all
hard
be horny with no house to have sex in.
But
homeless
you know what?
sexuals.
But you know what though? Even for my birthday, bringing in my birthday, it was a struggle.
You're
still trying
old.
to
Just
stay
say
up
you're
till
old.
midnight.
Just say you're old.
I'm not finna look.
When's your birthday?
I'm not old. I'm just more wise.
When's your birthday?
I'm not old. 420.
So that was what? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay, so you was crossfaded too, wasn't you?
I was fucked up. Oh my God, I was fucked up.
So you old, crossfaded. You thought you was going to go 420 it and be like you was 19 years old.
You know what?
And your ass couldn't take it.
And that's not even it.
Stop lying.
No, that's not it. I had to change my sleeping pattern.
Why you always lying?
Okay, so do you work days or nights?
Huh?
You work days or nights?
My ass. Okay, so here's the thing. Then this is what's going to fuck you up because this is where you already fucked up. Since I have officially retired from corporate America, I took 2 weeks to sit on my ass. I now been every single day on the car lot with my homie Emil. Every day, I have not taken a day off. Working 7 days a week, 8 to 6 every day. I walk, I don't know, 3.5 to 5 miles every day.
Why? What? To do for what?
Because I be fucking with people. It's a car lot. There's 3 of them. I'm literally.
I thought you meant like directly, like you're just walking that far. Okay, so you
no,
mean in the
I'm
whole
like
day.
in the thick of shit.
Okay.
All day long, fucking with people, walking around, selling shit, making all this goddamn money hand over fist, right? Again, no days off. This nigga got me out the house now. So I'm out the house 2 to 3 times a week to 2 to 3 o'clock in the fucking morning to still get back up at 6, be out my door by 7:30, 7:45, and do it again. And you see I'm like 3 shades darker than when you met me.
Okay, but at the same time though, that's just like a person that's going like.
But you old.
No,
see, I'm
because
young and live
because
and
when it
kicking
comes,
you
it's just
old.
adjusting.
Just say
I'm
you
not
old.
gonna sit there and admit
hold
to
on,
me
hold
being
on.
old. No, it's just
how you adjusted. How
No.
you adjusted?
how long does it take for a person to adjust to a new sleep pattern?
I'm in a new sleep pattern.
How long does it take for a person to adjust to a new sleep pattern?
No time.
It takes time.
I'm in a new sleep pattern.
You're gonna get it done,
I'm
but
in a
it
no
takes
sleep
time.
pattern. I'm in a no sleep. I'm
Listen.
still team no sleep.
All that dancing, grooving, drinking, smoking, partying and shit. You know what? In our reality, that shit is
Just go ahead and admit it. Your twerking ain't working.
my twerking always gonna be working. It's just I can't do that shit every day.
Your twerking ain't working.
My twerking always working.
Your twerking ain't working.
That's crazy. Nah, fuck that shit. I ain't going to agree with that. But I just know my ass do not need to be in nobody club. I'm
Exactly.
cool. And let's.
Y'all heard it first right here. No Cap reacts. Her twerking ain't working. She don't need to be in nobody's club. Her ass may be bouncing, but it's bouncing her right to bed. Tired as a motherfucker.
Nah, I'm cool. Fuck that. Call me old, whatever. I just know I'm not finna be in nobody else's club for another, I don't know, a few months.
She'll be back in a week.
No, the fuck I will not, sir.
She'll be back in a week.
Hell to the nah. I will not be back in no week. I'm still trying to recover. I'm sleepy as
So
shit.
how old did your old ass turn?
I turned 24.
24. So in real life, that means like 44, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know how it goes. A woman in her 40s is the worst thing for her to admit.
You hell nah. See, and then you do that. No, I turned 33.
She turned, according to her, so now she turned the biblical number of 33.
That's my Pippin year.
Yeah, her Pippin year. She wants to be
Pippin.
good Jesus himself at 33 years old. The same number as Scottie Pippen. But as we see, Scottie Pippen was fucking his wife, 5 to 7 times a day? She can't even twerk for 3 songs.
Oh, wait, how many times? You said how many times?
See, you're not even ready for this conversation.
How many times? Okay, so how many times a week does the average couple need to have sex in order to have a healthy relationship?
You're asking the wrong person that can't.
You know what? You're absolutely right, because that needs to be something that's more directed towards the men that believes in monogamy more than polygamy. So, okay, but then again, so you know what? From a polygamist standpoint, how many times a week do you feel that you have to have sex with your women in order for you to feel like your needs are being met, for you to feel satisfied?
When everybody is happy, I'm happy.
That's not what I asked.
Well, see, this is the thing. I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know how to answer your question because...
But I'm asking about you from a man's perspective, being in a polygamy relationship.
So again, you're asking... First and foremost, my sex drive has been top-notch since I was since I lost my virginity.
Okay, you know what? On another note,
and now that
you're right.
Older,
I'm asking the wrong person.
You're asking the wrong person because I could literally go 24/7. So
you're not normal.
I am normal.
You're not normal.
I am normal, boy.
You're not.
God bless me with. I ain't even.
God, what?
The Lord has blessed me, and I use my blessing accordingly.
Okay, so from your standpoint, from a different man with different perspectives in a monogamous relationship,
it is a woman. A woman should never be telling her man no. And the thing about it is, it doesn't matter who he is, or what he's going through, or what the situation is, or who you are, the situation you going through. At the end of the day, everybody should be fucking at least once a day. Everyone should be fucking at least once a day. As a woman, you should never be telling your man no, because this is the hard truth about it is, the moment you start telling your man no, that's when we see other women as is, and a lot of times the men we will go against our natural nature to be monogamous and take care of the one woman that we're with. But when your ass start telling a nigga no, when the man starts to get told no, he starts to notice the women that are noticing him. And the things that he was not doing or entertaining or conversating or conversing or flirting, etc., those things start to happen.
And then
before you know it, he's fucking you and you and you and you and you. If he can actually do so, but that's the thing, is like a lot of men can't pull it off. So that question, it's a great question, but the bad part about it is it's based off of the person, because like I'm 44, I'll be 45 years old this year, but I swear I can still fuck like I'm fucking 13, 14 years old.
Okay, so you're speaking from your standpoint. So
Yeah, because I can only speak for me, because like I talk to women where their man got ED and we the same age. They shit don't work. I've talked to in the last
There's a way to fix that.
in the last 90 days alone. I've talked to 4 different females where they're like, "Can you give me some advice of what you think I should do? Because I don't know if it's me or if it's him, but his shit just don't work. It like it don't get up."
There's ways to fix that.
What? Let these niggas know.
That's none of my business, but there's ways to fix that. I mean, there's ways, but that's only if they want it to be fixed.
Okay, what?
I mean, they have erectile dysfunction.
They have pills and shit.
They have not only
but
that, but
like, I'm just gonna say, like,
they have certain therapies to actually help.
Talk about it. Tell them what the fucking therapies is. Stop trying to keep it a secret. These niggas need help.
Well, I'm saying, like, it's certain therapies they would have to look up, and it's going to basically focus on allowing to help, try to find what it is, because it's really more of a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
No,
it is, and let me tell you
diet.
why.
It has a lot to do.
I mean, that has a major
men's
role
diet.
too, though.
Like erectile dysfunction comes from stress levels, diet, and lack of.
It's a lot of different
testosterone.
It's a lot of roles that take that that.
And I told the
it.
chicks too. See, when a man is really into you, like.
Sometimes he could be overstimulated.
So there's overstimulation, there's understimulation. And I tell women to also pay attention to the man they with. You can tell when his dick is hard or when his dick is hard. Right? Mm-hmm. And there is a huge difference. And if he's not getting fully inflated, then he's just not that into you. Like and people just have to start to be honest. He's just like that into you, and I do know.
Or it might be other things, some. Shit, he may be turned off by certain things.
Nicole said the same thing, or simply just not interested into the female, which is true.
Yeah, or her pussy might stink.
A lot of dudes won't leave the female they're with. They'll just stick around, but like at the end of the day, he's just not fucking you. And I know one particular couple, what's the best way? They're part of a lifestyle. So for her, he don't get it up. But if there's another couple involved, he ram jamming the shit out of the unknown chick, another man's wife, with no issues. So he's not that into her. He's not that into
But
her.
you know what, though? Another thing is, I know for sure alcohol. It's a lot of different factors that...
Niggas be drinking. Stop fucking drinking.
Yeah, it's a lot of different factors that, play a major role in that shit, too. But, yeah, it's certain therapies that allow them to, like, really dig deep. It's kind of just like regular cognitive therapy, like just helping you focus on what you need to focus on and just dig deeper to the roots of where it all started. But... that's really all it is, though. It's just, and it definitely has a lot to do with the way they're keeping up and taking care of themselves. But at the same time, shit, sometimes it might be the female pussy stink. Because I know I heard a couple stories about that. If
the pussy stink, this is the thing. If the pussy stink, it's still
would you have sex with somebody if her pussy stink?
Fuck no.
Okay, because somebody told me that they did, and I asked him, like, why would you do that? And he said, well, because, baby, I'm a nasty nigga. I said, wow.
So it's not the fact that so this goes back to certain dudes don't get a lot of access to vagina. Mm-hmm. Okay? So if he gets access and it just happens to stink 9 times out of 10, he gonna take advantage of the situation.
He's just taking one for the team?
No, he's taking one because he is the team. he does not get access to it on a regular basis. So the fact that he got access, he takes advantage of that. Take a person who can go out and has either the game or the look or whatever it is to be able to pull on a regular basis. It ain't shit. It's easy to walk away because, I mean, what I need to sit around there and wait for you for? And I think, me personally, a lot of female, I don't know if you saw the post that I did on Facebook like a week ago, where a chick literally jumped in my inbox talking about some eat my ass, bitch. No, that ain't never gonna work. Okay, eat my pussy. See, this is we already have a disconnect. Like, we already have a disconnect.
Wait,
like,
she jumped in your
in my inbox talking this shit.
She told you to eat her box like that?
And like I don't even know you, and I'm not.
You screenshotted it and posted it?
I post.
You're irritated.
Here's
What was
crazy-
your response to that?
It's on my Facebook.
See, that's horrible. Hell no. Yeah, motherfuckers is nasty for that.
Okay, so she sent me this kissy face, right? And I'm like, thanks. She said, come lick this ass. I said, nah, not gonna happen. Smack it, squeeze it, maybe. That bullshit don't work on me. She said, laugh my ass off, pussy then. I said, every woman has one, and I've had plenty in my lifetime with more to come, I'm sure. So what do you have to offer besides your body? She went to crickets. Still no response. And the crazy part about it is, I tagged her in the post.
You're fucking petty.
Hold up. And she ain't blocked me. She didn't remove it. She didn't do shit.
What? You got to show me this post. You got to show me this post because that's ridiculous. There is no way in hell. I'm a hope she ain't going out. Ah, God. And she watch you on your podcast and shit too?
Who knows? Probably. To be bold enough to do that shit, she thought she had a chance. But see, ever since I started doing music, I ain't gonna lie, I had that shit a lot. And you know, I do the same shit every time. Stay at my inbox. If I come to your inbox, it's different. But when you come to my inbox, and the thing about it is, females, y'all really don't have no game. So when y'all come, the only thing that y'all really try to do, y'all don't have no game.
Why would we need game?
Thank you. Point proven. Y'all don't have no game. So when you have no game, you see firsthand what happens when because a woman's natural thing is she goes to using her body. That's not gonna work with me. You gotta do more than that. Cause I'm not moved on sex alone. And I don't care. Yeah, you see she tagged it, huh? You thought I was bullshitting.
Yo. You know what? Go ahead and get your phone. Get your phone. That's so crazy. That is so damn crazy. Oh, Lord.
But another thing is, people really be thinking that I be bullshitting when I say these motherfuckers really be in my inbox going crazy, doing stupid shit. I don't know what the hell y'all be thinking. Look, just have a regular.
Well, she definitely. I mean, I guess that's her way of trying to have game.
Have a regular.
But it's not even about having game. It's just coming respectful, and she came trashy as hell, like a little thought pocket, like.
And that don't do it for me. I want to turn you into a thought pocket. You could be a thought, but at least act like you're not.
But I mean, at the same time, it goes to show like she must not watch your lives, because if she did, then I mean, it's very like obvious to see the type of women that you like.
I like a certain type of woman.
Exactly. So apparently,
a woman that carries herself is everything to me. And when you that all out with it, like you're never gonna work for me.
Yeah. Apparently, she got her priorities out of whack. She thought she was. She probably thought she was gonna do. She probably thought she was gonna maybe try to charge a nigga some shit or throw something crazy out there. But because I didn't buy into it, you know, it didn't go nowhere. But I see a lot of other niggas on my friends list happen to be on hers too. So that's funny as hell. Let me go ahead here and pull up my shit, but I mean, I definitely want to know, because you know how you say a lot of men.
DeLorean said I was lying. What am I lying about? What am I lying about?
Yo, I knew I should have smoked before. I should have smoked again, because I'm not ready. Oh man!
I'll post screenshots.
You know what?
I know. I screen share on this motherfucker.
What she look like though? Is she at least attractive?
Oh, we gonna play that too. We gonna go through all that.
I want to see what she look like
finna
because
do
you
we-
know you be having some of them women that just be trolling, but I want to know, especially since we have a lot of male, audience tuned in. I want to know what is like the average that they feel that they need to have sex in order for them to stay in tuned with the relationship physically. Because I know some men who eventually emotionally check out, physically check out. Like, what does it lead to before they actually get to that point? That's what I want to know. Your ass is funny as shit. You over there, you is not playing with them damn receipts. Go ahead and post them.
Okay. DeLorean, since I'm lying. Okay, here's the motherfucker here. I'm sorry, but this just will never work for me or on me. Guys, you got to start shutting this bullshit down. Ladies, respect yourself. Okay, this is her right here. You can clearly see she is tagged in this post. Hold up. What did I do? Let's go back one more. I be having so much shit on my goddamn. Okay. So literally, she threw a kissy face. I said thanks. She said, "Come lick this ass." Yep, not gonna happen. Smack and squeezy, baby. I mean, everything that I said is right there, buddy boy or girl, whoever you is. One thing that Mr. Bailey doesn't do is cap. Ever. Like, ever. Now, what we gonna do next is we gonna pull her ass up. So this is her.
Oh, she's cute. She don't look bad. I mean, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. She got her little.
And there's 42 niggas. As you see, 42 motherfuckers is mutual friends. For little Miss Stop Pocket here.
Stop Pocket. Damn, that's how females come in. They don't got game. Like, not game, but that's just how they.
That's how she did it.
I mean, maybe it's worked in the past. I don't know.
So that's
something to kind of really look into, because if she feel that, that open to just say some shit like that to a random person who she does not know, then who knows who that's actually worked on.
He said, "Man, that fine ass bitch ain't trying to get up with you, bro. That's a fake page." It's a fake page, but you see she posts on her shit every fucking day. And her shit like old as shit. And she got 42 other niggas that I know on her shit. They be commenting back and forth. And she clearly knows how to respond to DMs, because she's definitely in niggas' DMs.
I'm surprised she didn't respond back to that post.
What would you say without looking foolish?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just the queen of block. I will be quick to block your ass. But I'm learning to not be so quick to block people now, because although I do it for my reasonings, apparently it boosts their egos when they see that in their minds they're going to automatically start thinking, okay, in order for you to live your life, however, you have to block me unless I find access to you one way or another. But that's like a ego booster for them. So now it's like,
so for me to kill that extra attention, I stopped blocking and I started posting their ass. 2, you forget, I get paid for my Facebook. So all the extra interaction, because I was hoping she was going to get real interactive, but I at least know the niggas on her page was going to get interactive.
Do you know any of the new dudes like that actually know her? Like, is she even like that? Like, maybe it was a joke. You think it was a joke?
Nah, I know it's not a joke. She a little stripper thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, hey, can't win them all.
He said that there's a nigga behind that page. You're old, bruh. That's a finesse page. DeLorean, I would like for you to come spend 48 hours with me in my life and see, honestly, the type of females that approach me on a regular basis. You can say I'm old, but the women that come around ain't old.
Well,
And they ain't trying to finesse either.
well then.
Like, I wish people really understood. But, hey, I invite you to come spend some time with me in my life, sir. Go ahead.
That's some shit right there.
Niggas don't really understand. And this is the thing. I never understood it either. But now that I am older, I see why so many old niggas really be having these young females. Cause these motherfuckers really they jump out their cars for your ass. I've never been approached by so many younger females in my entire life, other than when I did music.
Okay, so is that attractive?
For younger women?
Just when women approach you, they take the initiative to come at you.
Again, I like to take the initiative. I like to lead. My masculinity is different than. So if I'm coming at you, like, it's cool. Be a woman, flirt, use your eyes, use body language. If I see you playing with your hair, I know where I sit. If I keep catching you staring at me, now bring your ass over here. Let's have a conversation. But the regularity of walking up on me and shooting your shot type shit.
What if she just come and say you handsome and then walk away?
Because the way these young girls are set up today, I don't think they understand what handsome is. What I hate hearing is when they be like, "Oh, you so fine." No, bitch. That don't work for me.
You know. So can we get back to the question? Oh,
Yeah, we never got to the question. We were just talking, shooting the shit.
I'm just because I really want to know, like, how long does it take for a man to get to that point to where? Because I know you guys talk about how men like to cheat because they basically like to hit new coochie every so often
it's not.
or whatever.
So first and foremost, you gotta understand something. It's not that men like to cheat. Women need to get past that. It's not that we like to cheat.
Hit new coochie.
The best pussy is new pussy. Every man is gonna admit to that. Okay?
I still.
Right? But hold on. A lot of men don't have access to just go out and just get and entertain like that. 2, there's a small group of men in this world that can go out and just pull a certain type of female on a regular basis. And he either is extremely tall, extremely handsome, and has money. And those are the only niggas y'all see. You don't see, like, when you walk your ass in Walmart, you don't see no Walmart employee type niggas that you like, oh, I'm gonna fuck with him. You don't see that in Target. You don't, all the places you fucking go to.
Why do you think that you can't see that in Walmart?
Because y'all don't pay attention to that, because that is not going to, that does not, you don't see that nigga as a benefit to your lifestyle.
I mean, if he's working, though, that's a job. That's what we want to see, is that motivation.
What
that
female
drive.
you know that got a nigga's like, yeah, I'm proud of my man. He work at Walmart.
I mean, but he has
Target,
a job.
McDonald's.
He has
Burger
a job.
King.
That's income.
Yeah, I agree. But it ain't the income that y'all motherfuckers want.
I mean, I just feel like, honestly, the way a lot of women, the way that they need to look at certain situations, it's like, if you don't have it, then you can't knock the next person if they don't have it, because your standards, you don't need to have standards so high that you can't even reach.
Well, so there was a post that I did see on the internet about a man, and he said a lot of women have standards they can't live up to themselves. Mm-hmm. A chick said it costs anywhere from $100 to $1,000 to get her hair done. And he goes, okay, well, how many times have you paid $1,000 to get your hair done? And she said never. But how many times has a man done it? She said like 4 or 5 times. So you telling me that a man is doing something for you more than you've done for yourself. Like, it has to, things like this has to make sense.
I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. But at the same time, it's just a lot of these women, they're not even introduced to that. And it's like they try to live above their means when it comes down to it. But then again, you have a lot of men that introduce these women to vibes that they can't maintain and upkeep as well, though.
But
So,
do you do understand, like, we've had these conversations, you understand why that happens. It happens because this is what the modern day woman feels that she has in order to basically keep up with the Kardashians. There's been so much sold over the internet, aka social media, and so much sold on these TV shows that women feel like this is what I deserve. If I don't have this type of lifestyle, like, it's not gonna happen.
see, and I guess that's gonna tie back down into that pretty privilege. That's gonna tie back down into that pretty privilege because a lot of these females be looking like bums, and they can't be sitting there demanding and asking for people to want to do shit, whether it's fly them out, get their hair and shit done if they can't do it for themselves. But at the same time, it's like with them not even doing their job, it's like a lot of these men, I'm always going to go back to the fact that a lot of these men, they're not even built to lead. Like, they're not built to lead. They're not built to lead. So you have
And
a lot of pussy.
women aren't built to follow.
Absolutely. Yes.
So, like,
yes.
you have to think about this. You have to think, like, we have to, at some point in time, perspective has to really kick in, okay? You have women that are out here right now expecting the most with zero to offer, right? Mm-hmm. The internet is full of it right now. Of every single post you see, they got that, I call it the look back at it post. They ass is just out.
Oh, the what?
They looking over their shoulder and they camera sitting there, or they friend is taking a picture for them, right? And it's that same pose, but it's in front of different restaurants, different niggas' cars, because it ain't never their car. It's in front of every motherfucking club, and it's like it's on a regular basis. And because of the internet, they get likes, they get hearts, and they getting hella fucking inboxed. So according to them, it's the overinflation of the ego of saying and thinking that they are more than what they are. So then you have the dude that sees this on a regular basis, and he's out in the streets. So what does he do? He plays the part. Again, men are hunters. We go for you. So in order for us to go for you, if we see those pictures on a regular basis, in order for him to get that, he has to play the part. So it's not that he's introducing her to a lifestyle that he can't keep up with. He's introducing her to the lifestyle that he needs to get up in it.
Basically introducing her to a life that, not that she's not used to, but he's basically introducing her to a vibe that he can't upkeep and can't maintain.
But neither can she.
I mean, but it's just still lies all around the board.
Thank you. And that's why relationships today is bullshit and motherfuckers ain't getting nowhere.
Okay, so do you feel that a person who had a criminal past, a criminal history, whether it was something that was resolved or whatever, do you feel that going into a new relationship that is something that needs to be discussed? If so, how soon does it need to be discussed?
So I got to put the camera on me for this one. I'm going to say to an extent, yes. Everybody knows that has watched my podcast, that has been a part of this for years. I'm a felon, a 3-time felon. I did 4 years in prison, right? Mm-hmm. But it wasn't for, I ain't got to check in. I ain't got to be on no damn list. I don't have to do that. There's other things that people do that require them to basically check in every time they motherfucking move. You should do that. On a female, when it comes to a female, and I think all dudes are going to agree with this. If in her past she's ever accused a man of doing something, or something has been done to her and it wasn't an accusation, it's something that she actually went through, and it was proven, like, yes. Why? Because at the end of the day, that same female who there may be triggers there. He may just be hitting on her or talking to her or say something or do something, and it triggers her back to that moment, and that could be very bad. And then, like, just growing up where I grew up in the hood, you knew who in the hood was every dude that she seemed to fuck with. There was always an SA. There was some sort of assault on her, or every dude that she ever fucked with took advantage of her. But you see at her all the parties, she flirting with all these dudes, she drinking with these dudes, and she letting niggas run trains on her. But then after the fact, it's an issue. No, we know what you was doing because they was all the big baller dope boy niggas, and you trying to get money out of them, or you're trying to get pregnant by one of them. And when the shit don't work, it's I need to pay for a baby deletion because we can't use the A word on YouTube. So they got to delete the baby and they need you to pay for it type shit. And you don't know whether it's ever real or not because unfortunately we done seen it. She ain't never been fucking pregnant. Her belly ain't never been poking out. So it's like, it's a conversation that needs to be had, but it has to be had on if there's if there's circumstances that could potentially be harmful to somebody else's life. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. What about the mental, like traumatic, triggering past experiences as far as like within your childhood? What about those type of experiences?
Hell
Not
yeah.
related to crime or anything. But
Yeah, so that's, again, this when people are having traumas and triggers and they have things that really bother them in life, if you're not having those conversations, then you're also not dealing with your issues, which means you shouldn't even be fucking dating. Like, for real, for real. If you can't have a normal conversation, if you can't date and get along with people correctly, what are you doing?
basically wasting time.
And it's not just your time.
It's their time.
It's wasting the other person's time, and the other person could actually be about something. Again, going back to Facebook, I made a post today that blessings don't spin the block. People always talk about, oh, the blessing will come back to me. Bullshit. That's not how life works. When a blessing comes to you, it's meant for you to take advantage of it today. And if you don't see that blessing and what that blessing is, and you don't take advantage of that blessing, if you think that blessing is going to spin the block, you're stupid. Like, you're an idiot. And blessings don't come on your time. They come when you need them the most. And when you need them the most is usually at a time where things are the hardest for you. So if you're not paying attention, because everybody always talking about how they working on themselves and they doing this and they doing that. But if you're not paying attention, like, are you ever going to see what the fuck a blessing is in the first place? If you're not in the correct mind state and you're truly not paying attention, are you truly going to see what your blessing is? Or is it just going to is it going to pass you up? Because they don't spin the block. That's like saying, oh man, I was one number off from the lottery this time, so I won $1 million, but it's going to come back to me again. I'm going to win $1 billion. That shit ain't never happened.
I mean, but sometimes you have individuals who aren't aware of that. And that comes back to where it's like they're not knowing that they're blocking their blessings because they're having a selfish phase to where they're just trying to get their mental right. So, I mean, it's like one blessing is not just going to stop there. It's going to be more to come.
Cool. Then I have this question for you. Since you're a teacher now, right?
Yeah.
So you a teacher, right? Mm-hmm. You check the kids' work to know if it's good or it's bad, right or wrong? Mm-hmm. Okay. So if you are in the process of fixing or healing yourself and this person is a blessing to you, isn't that the person that technically is checking your work?
I feel like...
No, it's a yes or no question.
Okay, so the person that's basically... They're gonna be checking they're gonna be checking the work on me.
Yeah,
basically.
Like if you have been fucking up and you're like, I'm working on me, and then the right person comes along and they become a part of your life, isn't that the person that would be checking your work?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they would be, but at the same time, though, it's like they're gonna have to. It's more of about having an understanding, like if that person addresses that they're going through this healing phase, then it's letting it be known, like whatever happens when it comes down to whatever's understood, like between that individual, it don't need to be explained because you know that a lot of shit is not to be taken personal. It's not coming from a standpoint to where you have to take it as if I'm purposely, intentionally trying to say or do certain shit if it just comes off that way. But I'm not saying it to justify it, but it's just about
a second. I'm gonna give you a second analogy then. Okay.
Okay.
Would you prefer someone to come in your life when you're at the top, or would you prefer someone to come in your life when you're at the bottom and is willing to work their way to the top with you?
That is it's going to take a lot.
It's not
because
a lot. It's
no.
Do you want somebody to work through shit with you? That where y'all came from nothing and made something, or you want a motherfucker that's literally just gonna come when you at the top and that's the only reason they there?
But this is what I'm saying, because you have those individuals who, when they're at the bottom, they don't want to focus on anything else except for getting to where they need to be. And as a man, I doubt it's very slim that a lot of these men are going to feel the need to want to have a woman, whether because they're going to want to stay focused on themselves. They want to get themselves right so that way they could feel like they're in a position to even involve another individual in their circle like that.
You don't understand how untrue that is. And
it's not true. No.
That is so.
That's not. No, that's not.
Here's the crazy part. As men, we would rather someone be there with us at the bottom than at the top. That's the only time a nigga will ever give you the title of a gold digger. So hold on. Because when an athlete, when he wasn't shit in high school, but then he made it to the league, all those, I believed in you, I knew you was gonna make it, shit, they just did that with Michael Jordan, with Michael B. Jordan, with the motherfucking journalist. Who she talked shit about him all through high school, but then was there to kiss his ass when he did the first spinoff for Rocky movie.
Okay, that's a different standpoint.
No,
though.
That's how all men look at it. We want somebody that's willing to go through the trenches with us.
To a certain degree, because if you have a man who don't have no job, don't have no house, don't have shit to offer, he's not going to feel like he's in a place to want to have a woman be there for him, because it's gonna if that woman is there for him, she's gonna do what? She's gonna offer to do all these things for him. That's gonna make him feel less of a man.
Not
Why?
True.
Yes, it is. That's going to fuck with his ego.
What makes a man work harder?
Of him having a family, of him having something to work hard for.
Okay, so when a man has a woman, he wants to provide for his woman, which is usually what makes him work harder. So this is the problem. We're talking about a man. We're not talking about the bullshit niggas that so many of y'all have dealt with that don't do shit and would rather live off of you. We're talking about a man. At some point in time, y'all have to recognize a man. A man does better with a woman because we choose to do better for you. Because that's who we do. Why don't niggas, you already proved the point. These niggas be introducing females to lifestyles that they can't upkeep. Why? They're doing it for a woman. The difference between men and women is we will tell y'all the shit we do is for you.
But what's better though? Being able to introduce that woman to a lifestyle that they can upkeep, or introducing a lifestyle that you can't? Like, why would you even be trying to introduce anybody to anything if you don't have it? That's false advertising.
No, because again,
that's fraudulent.
You are looking at through the lens of the bullshit nigga. We are talking about a man. Like, you can't associate the bullshit, the Pookies and the Ray Rays with a grown ass man.
But yet again, of a man that has a plan that is focused,
is going to take
care of his shit.
Snoop Dogg took his woman with him.
So that's at a younger age, though. If you're starting at a younger age, then that's something that's understandable, of course, because you're still growing at yourself. But if you're already mentally mature and you're stable, mentally, financially, and all of that shit, it's like you're not going to want to just be so quick to approach a woman and just be like, you know what, I got all this shit going on, so you could decide to. You don't even have no right to be even approaching a woman if you're not even capable of protecting, providing, and doing none of that. You can't do shit.
Here's the difference. A millionaire man will pick up a woman from McDonald's and
here
wife
we
her.
go with this.
All right, but a millionaire woman would never even look his way. Now, Mr. DeLorean, because he wants to be all up in here, right? He says he disagrees, and he said, I did better without a woman. How old were you when you were single? Watch this. When you was without a woman and you was doing better, how old were you? And what did you have going on? They're going to make me open up these phone lines.
You should. You should. But I definitely do know, like, if you're young and you have a football career, basketball career, or any type of career like that.
You want a woman that will, you want to, this is the thing. This is what y'all don't understand. Even me, I do not floss what I have, my lifestyle, and etc. You know why? Because I want a motherfucker to fuck with me because I'm John Bailey. I don't want them to fuck with me because he's this, he's got that, he can do this. He's going to elevate my life in every fucking way.
Okay, so answer me this, right? So the fact that you believe that a man fucking with a woman at that caliber is gonna get him to where whatever, so on and so forth. Do you, like, so speaking from your standpoint, like, what had your main interest? Was it trying to get to your goal, or was it trying to keep this woman happy? Because now you're adding more shit onto your plate by basically trying to have a woman tag along
men do
on your ride.
Men their entire lives multitask. We've always
There's no such thing as being able to multitask and give something your full undivided attention.
Because when we
no,
leave,
it's not. It is proven.
You're not at work.
They did multiple.
You are not at work. When I leave work, we have a switch. We can turn work off go into boyfriend, husband mode.
There is no such thing as multitasking.
Yes, there is.
No, there is not.
That is the epitome of multitasking.
No,
from 9 to 5, he's this nigga. Or from 10 to 10, he's this nigga. Or from 5 to 5, he's this. For 12 hours, this is the nigga that I am. But when I come home, I'm, hey, baby.
You're just switching. Boo? You're just transitioning. And that's all it is. It's not multitasking. Because
even better. You can't say that we can't do it because we do. Two, the biggest driver and the biggest motivator that men have is either one, a woman, or two, children. And we can't have children without a woman. And whether y'all like to believe it or not, and this is the thing, you're even sitting here now telling me what a man doesn't want. There are more dudes. See, in high school, do more boys chase girls or do more girls want a boyfriend? More dudes are chasing you and literally trying to lock you in. Same thing in college. Even the biggest even the biggest whole nigga, the nigga that fucks everybody, has that one chick that he loves and he does everything he can to maintain her. And he sits there and tells her, I want to give you this, 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 and this. And he will truly go out and work to do that.
When it comes down to being like back in them times, boys chasing girls, honestly, if anything, the girls was chasing the boys more than anything. They were fucking fast. Like, the boys weren't worried about relationships with girls. They wanted to play sports. They wanted to play video games. They wanted to do all that. The females were more trying to have that emotional compatibility with them boys. But at the same time, it's like, no, there were two different focuses. You got the boys that are more focused into trying to do something with themselves. Why? Because they have tunnel vision on whether playing sports, making something more of themselves. The women, they are more based off of emotion. So no, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with that one.
And I'm gonna the reason that I can say this and I can speak to this, and because my boy Dewan, same thing. All through high school, he's still with her. Same woman. My youngest brother, last year he made $413,000. He's been with the same chick he's been with since he was 14 years old. 14.
He has a home. He has a roof over his head. He's a child.
He's 41 now.
but he has a child. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these relationships
But no,
blossomed from
you're not
younger
hearing
age
me.
where they were taken care of.
You're still not understanding.
I think
I
I don't.
can give a listing of men, not boys, men who at young ages snatched up a female, wifed them, and took them along. And she was willing to grow with them. And honestly, those are the relationships that even in our entire history have made it. This meet me when I'm at the top, meet me when I'm a boss mentality of this new age generation. That's why y'all are single at 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, going into now their 50s.
So yet again, by them starting off at these younger ages, they have not fully matured to be able to say, okay, you know what? As a man, I know what I have to do. He's still a young boy. He hasn't fully matured until he hit the age of 18. His brain is still developing
Until 25.
So on top of that, he is still a child. He does not necessarily know what I'm referring to.
But my
as
question
far
to
as
you
a
is,
man,
do you want that man's frontal cortex to develop while the entire time he's falling in love with you, or you want it to develop and he become a man and then he go out and find you?
Honestly, I don't want a man that's not fully mentally mature enough. Because
let's not talk about your 33-year-old version. I mean, your 44-year-old version, 43-year-old version.
Hell up.
Because this is the thing. Women are listening to you, right? And there are younger women that are listening to you. So you always have to think about the advice that you're giving.
Absolutely.
Because everyone is not at your age.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm going to give the advice from a person who actually went through it and experienced it. An older woman dating a man who is younger. Yet again,
We're not talking about older women dating younger men. We're talking
what I'm saying is
about men and women getting together in the same age range, in the same age bracket, and they're growing together.
It's not possible. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say it's not possible, but it's just, yet again, if you don't have the basic adult requirements, it's going to make it that much more harder to actually fully have that trust as a woman, because she's automatically going into the situation having to be in her masculine.
Okay, so DeLorean says, I'm single now and I make over $100,000 a month as an entrepreneur. Every time I got into a relationship, she took me off focus. I've been making $20,000 to $50,000 a month since 2015. Okay, and here we go. This would be considered what he's talking about is he's above even a 1%er. He's like a 0.3%er. And if you're losing focus because of a female, something is wrong, because that has always been man's primary focus. Kev over here says, my parents married 6 weeks after meeting and made it 43 years before my dad passed on. I can literally say my mom and dad met at 12 and 14 years old. Until she passed away 6 years ago, they still.
Okay, but yet again.
And my father was never taken off.
But yet
focus.
again, so what I'm referring to is a man in this generation of age, 30s, 25 and up. If with me already having the basic adult requirements, if that man does not have the basic adult requirements, he does not need to be looking to pursue a relationship with no one except for fucking God, if that's the case, because yet again, touching up on when they were 14, 15, okay, that's understandable. Why? Because you're young, you have a roof over your head, you have stability with your parents, you have all of that, and you don't have to provide for another individual. You're just still getting to know each other, getting your feet wet. Hell, you still got Similac on your breath, just about.
True, but you're still not listening to the bigger picture, right? At some point in time, people grow up. They don't stay children. We're talking about a man, because this is the thing. As a man, when he leaves his house, he knows when he leaves his house, like he's taking his girl with him. Like, it's like you're missing a huge component of that. If a man is in the thought process at a young age of I'm going to take care of the woman that I'm with, he's never losing his way. He's never losing his purpose, and he's never going to allow himself to fail.
But his priorities are not in a line.
You are his Here's the bad part.
I don't need to be his priority. Himself needs to be his priority.
Whether you like it or not, a woman, God created man for a woman to be his it's God, man, woman, children, and in my case, because I got a fucking dog, a dog. Whether you like it or not, like, this is the thing. This also goes totally against y'all's argument of the man needs to protect the black woman. And if we're a priority, there's no need for us to protect you because, like you're saying, you're not our priority.
Okay, so answer me this, because I want to make sure that we're actually, because I feel like our conversation, our topics is kind of passing each other.
Well,
so
hold on.
As a man,
Andrew said it's not the same no more. Listen to the big picture. You are his priority. DeLorean said traditionally, men are the providers and protectors. So it's very important for a man to get himself together before approaching a woman. This is the thing. The only thing that y'all are missing out on, because you guys feel the only way that a man can take care of a woman is to offer her money. Remove money from this entire conversation. What can that man give you at 18 that he can't give you at 35?
Shit, besides a headache?
Remove money. Well, you're 18 too, so don't act like you ain't a fucking headache.
But you know what? If I'm 18 and he's 18, honestly, I'm not going to be even looking to be in a relationship at that time because...
Why not?
I'm still just getting out of high school.
Which means what?
Which means I'm trying to live my life.
No, you're trying to create trauma. Because living your life in the world that we live to today, and you being single and you going out to live your life, you mean tell me that ain't causing trauma? Because are these girls out fucking?
I mean, but that doesn't
answer the question.
Yeah, they're gonna be fucking.
Okay, are these girls out partying and clubbing?
All of that. They're having fun living their life.
Thank you. So they're creating trauma. So by the time they get ready to get into a relationship,
they're gonna be already
fun. No, because whether we like it or not, their fun has molded them into thinking that most niggas ain't shit because all they wanted to do was fuck her, party with her, use her, mistreat her. Oh, she's going to deal with a lot of clubbing fuckboys. Non-men.
If she's not properly educated and don't have the knowledge on how to pick a man or certain shit, because I can actually say, yet again, looking at a lot of these young ladies, they are misguided. They do not have the proper direction. That goes back to their parents.
Okay, so you just proved my point that they're literally just going out creating trauma.
It's not about they're living their lives.
No, that's not.
No, because
the best part about
would you recommend if you have a middle school year old?
I have a 14-year-old daughter.
Okay, if your 14-year-old daughter wants to be in a relationship right now, right? Are you going to approve it?
We already have these conversations.
We've never had a conversation about this.
Me and my daughter. My daughter is already interested in boys.
Okay, so
which is understandable.
Are you allowing her to date?
We have that.
Are you allowing her to date?
Yes, I will allow my daughter to date.
Are you allowing her to have sex?
No.
Why not?
Why would she?
Why not?
Because
isn't that creating trauma?
No, that's your only superpower. Yes, having sex is creating trauma.
Okay, so
why would I allow her to create trauma when she can easily avoid it, knowing that the number one superpower that y'all have as females is your body. Tell me what other
degree.
What other superpower? What's the number one, the primary reason that men deal with women?
I mean, of course, because of sex.
Okay,
that's just one of the. That's one of the main factors.
What else? If you remove sex, what else is the man gonna deal with you for?
Support.
Support of what?
What you mean? Support of his
No,
goals?
'cause
Support of
that
his
doesn't-
mental?
the-
Support,
you're-
like stability? Like, what do you mean?
Well, then that goes totally against everything that you're arguing right now, because what you're saying is that man needs to get himself together without your support in order to be a man.
No, so what I'm referring to is the basic adult requirements. That's what I'm referring to. You're not gonna see have a woman who's established within herself, has a job, a car, her own house. She's gonna go and just pick up a homeless man who has drive and motivation.
Here's
because
the problem. You still refuse to understand that you having a job, a car, in your own situation doesn't move a man.
But that's not. It's not about me though. I'm talking about that man.
But women.
What does that man have? He don't have nothing.
This is the bad part. Like, y'all don't understand or can't fathom the fact that an ambitious man becomes ambitious at a young age. And whether he has you or doesn't have you, you're not going to stop what he's doing.
So you think that a woman needs to just deal with I don't even want to say a bum ass man, but just a woman she just should deal with a man who is up and coming. And I'm saying that to say if he don't have no job, no car, no nothing, that woman is supposed to just say, oh baby, you know what? Let me ride with you till the wheels fall off. Like what? He don't have nothing to show for himself. So how is she just she'll be a dummy because this man is going to, if he can't lead himself, how is she going to trust that he can lead her in the right direction? If he don't have shit, how is he going to guide her and lead her anywhere if he don't have it? Like, it's like going off a blind faith. That's basically all that's happening at this point.
What you're proving is something that I say all the time. Y'all want to walk into ready-made perfect situation.
No, it's not.
No, you do. You are speaking on a ready-made perfect situation. And if it's not that, y'all are not taking a chance on anybody.
If that
Brett
man...
Favre, every athlete and in every sport, every businessman, in every walk of life, you do understand. Like, Bill Gates had Brenda when he was in college.
Okay, so what all did he have? He was in college.
He didn't
what else did he have?
Shit. And now...
But he was in college, though. So he had drive. He had ambition. He had motivation. But that was a start. He was there in that starting stone. Because the fact that he was living in a dorm, he was going to school, doing whatever, it's easier to be able to jump on the bandwagon with that.
Isn't a woman doing the exact same thing at the same time?
But that's why I said it's easier for her to jump on the bandwagon with that. But if that man don't have nothing... So what you're saying is
it is better for men and women to start when they're younger.
I mean... honestly,
because you can go out and live your life and create a whole bunch of trauma, or find you a nerdy fucking Bill Gates that has drive and ambition and is on his... Because this is the thing. A nigga with purpose and a nigga with focus, you're not deterring me. I can bring you with me, but you're not deterring me. Which goes back to what I said in the first place. You are trying to put the title of a man on a Pookie or a Ray Ray, because that's what the majority of you guys are used to. You're not used. A man with purpose. What I'm doing in my life right now, I've been doing since I was 12. I've been working since I was 12. I have not stopped. I literally have not stopped. And everything that I have done, I've been successful. I was just sitting here talking with my nephew, who is 26 years old. At 19 years old, I was making $76,000 working for Bank One as a financial advisor with my first, it wasn't even an LLC. It was an actual corporation, registered, accountant, everything. And that had nothing to do with my actual 9-to-5. And I was going to college, and I had a girlfriend. And I was literally had just lost because my daughter died when she was 3-4 months old.
But guess what?
My woman never slowed me down.
You had a lot. So therefore, you can't speak from that standpoint. You
No,
don't have to be
I
a
can
pookie.
speak from a bunch of the niggas that was around me that was doing the exact same thing. So I talk about my boy Dwan, who's still with his same guy. My little brother. Fuck, I can name like 20 different niggas. My cousin Maurice is in the chat right now. He even said here, it's like he dropped out. He dropped out and gambled on himself and he didn't have shit. Like, there's a lot of niggas. That's the problem, though. Y'all love to fall for the niggas. The men that are on their purpose, y'all don't align yourself with. Which, guess what? You still get to enjoy and live life. The problem is you do it with someone else. And when you really want to go and vacation and do all this shit, you got someone to do it with. You actually have a family. There's a lot of different things that are going to happen. Niggas that get off their rocker because of a female means he was never on it in the first place.
When did you have your first relationship?
At 12.
Okay, so...
We were together for 7 years, from 12 to 19. If our daughter didn't die, I know that's who I would have married.
Okay, so yet again, you can't speak from your standpoint. Only because as you got older... And that's what I'm referring to. It's not about a woman wanting to jump on a man's bandwagon when he is on at the top. What I'm referring to is as long as if that man could work at McDonald's, he could have a studio apartment, he could have a raggedy ass Honda, whatever. But guess what? He has all of the 3 main basics as an adult. So therefore, if he wants to go to school or do any of that other shit, then yet again, as a man, it's easy for a woman to see that man has potential. He has drive on a simple strength compared to a man that does not have nothing.
But here's the thing. This is the problem. Y'all don't want to fuck with a nigga with the basics because paying for an apartment or a house and having a car and having a jet. Because I've seen many motherfuckers. My nigga Corey used to work at McDonald's back when we was in high school and college. And guess what? He ain't get no motherfucking play because the nigga worked at McDonald's. But you know what the crazy part about it is? That same nigga put in 10 years at fucking McDonald's and on his like 13th or 14th year, opened up his own and went into franchising for himself. Whereas you got niggas that sell drugs and portray this lifestyle, but they're in and out of prison and don't do half of that shit. When they get out, they got to start all over, and they start over in the streets. The horrible message in this show right now is to ever tell a female to wait, because that's what the fuck this current generation is doing. But the problem is, y'all don't wait. Because it's not a plethora of 25 to 35-year-old women running around with no kids that got their life together, that's just looking for the right man. It's 25 to 35-year-old single mamas swearing they got their life together when really they don't. A bunch of trauma, a bunch of big dick willies in their past, and sitting here saying that all men ain't shit. So it sounds good, but it's not real.
Do you think that trauma comes from going to the club and living their life and enjoying their youth?
How is going to the club explain to me. What do people learn in the club?
I mean, I'm just giving an example, though. As far as a fun place,
that
it could be bars.
That is what all women call going out, living their life. But tell me something. What does going out teach you in life?
That you can enjoy yourself with your friends and your family, and you can celebrate yourself. You can celebrate your success.
Don't you do that as a kid?
Why does it have to be focused on
Don't you do that as a kid? You do that.
You can celebrate yourself. You go
outside and play Capp
year.
guns. You play with your Barbies. You do it. Like
last night, I went out. I didn't go out to go look for niggas. I went out to go enjoy my birthday. That don't necessarily mean I'm out here like dealing with trauma. No, I'm going out to have a good time.
Is every woman you?
You said what?
Is every woman you?
No, but a lot of women do. I know a good portion of women that do that.
There's 5 million people in these cities. How many people you know?
In this city, you know damn well I don't know not too many people in this city.
Thank you. So you can't say that you know a lot of women.
I know, but
there's 5 billion people in this country alone. How many of them do you know?
Not, I mean, shit, a good amount of them.
Okay, great. And a good amount of them are all single, aren't they?
No.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
46% of this country, 46% of women between the age of 27 and 35 are single right now.
No, that's no.
How are you going to say no? Yes.
No. Not every single person I know that goes out to the club
I didn't say
single.
you. I didn't say you.
I mean, but you were
said
asking
of
for
this
my
country
opinion.
that we live in, all 50 fucking states, 46% of you motherfuckers are single.
But at the same time, though, just because you go out, what I'm referring to, you could be going to college events, anything where single people do and go just to have fun. Like, you don't necessarily have to automatically look at it like,
but
this is trauma.
The version of fun that is sold to this younger generation is drinking, drugging, partying. And all of those things, do they not lead to traumatic events? Yes or no?
Of course they do.
Okay, so what you're saying is, in order for a woman to live her life, she needs to go create trauma.
It don't have to
She
do
needs
that,
to put
though.
herself in positions
It
that
don't
make
have
her
to be that,
that
though.
make her vulnerable to bad situations.
But that's
that
not
put
that's
her
not,
in a position
no,
to deal with the wrong
You're getting
type
off
of
topic.
man.
You're
No,
getting
I'm
off
not,
what I'm referring
because
to.
you're literally asking
No.
her to go kick it with the type of people that are exactly what you've been explaining this entire time. People that have no motive, because
No.
a real nigga
No.
who's actually on his job isn't in the club. A
Of
real
course.
nigga that's really gonna provide for you is not at a party. He
Of
is
course.
on his mission.
But
he
at the same
is doing
time,
shit.
like I
at the same
mentioned-
time, that's who she needs to be with.
But I was
and
hold
already
on.
getting
Okay,
ready
but
for
hold on.
because
I was
that
using
lifestyle,
the club.
that
I was using
lifestyle
the club
of partying
as
is
just a
not putting
similarity.
her in the position to be with a winning man.
You
It's
have
putting her
sipping
in
paints,
the position.
you have bowling, you have skating, you have all these other different activities. By
Again,
me mentioning
y'all-
the club,
here's the problem.
that is just another example.
Y'all want a nigga to go put in all this work while y'all go have fun. Nigga, put in this work. We're going to have fun. When we're done having fun, you've reached your destination, your purpose. Pick me up and take me with you.
No.
Then what are you doing then?
You're missing the whole.
No,
it
I'm
went
actually
over you.
100% on the point.
Because you're running with the fact that I mentioned club. You're automatically assuming that's the only way
No, you said
for
bowling.
a person to live their
I
life.
just said going out having fun.
So
Because this is
if
the-
you could go
if
out
you're
with your
that
friends
man, you're
to
who
boat
says you're not-
brunches, you can do all these different activities and live your life. You don't have to be in a relationship and feel like that is going towards trauma. No, you are enjoying your life, your youth. There's no need to rush.
Hold on.
I let you
Is
talk.
that
I let
working?
you talk.
Is that
so
working?
with that being said, it's just more of understanding that you're pretty much waiting. That woman is waiting because you said men are the prey, correct?
So
men
again,
are the predators.
Yes.
Women
So
are the
again,
prey.
the women are
So
waiting.
They're living their
the
life.
ladies get to go
until
have
the
fun
right
and
man
live their life while niggas goes as slaves.
But I didn't know. So
You
yet
niggas
again,
go out to the field. We gonna be in
yet
the house
again,
chilling, drinking lemonade.
the woman is going out and enjoying herself, and she's living her life until that right man comes along. And if he wants to press her to the point to where those energies attract, then that's when it happens. But that woman don't need to be just automatically waiting around for that right man to come and no. Whether she's in the club, whether she's going on boat brunches or whatever with her friends, she's not contributing to a part of her life. That doesn't make sense. No. But yes, alcohol, smoking, if you don't know how to moderate your shit, then yes, it's going to lead to a traumatic experience.
We got a lot of chats. Shavana said you're speaking about self-acrimonious. You're speaking from within yourself. Everybody's thought process is not the same.
Who is she referring to?
I don't know because it came through. DeLorean said, fellas, get yourself together all across the board before approaching a woman.
Thank you.
Women want to feel secure, mentally, physically, and financially. Secure your purpose to find your queen. I'm a millionaire. DeLorean says, I know what I'm talking about. Yet he's single. Ain't you single? It's easy for a man to say that shit because guess what? As a millionaire man, does he have women throwing himself at him? He can have whoever he wants, right? But he ain't choosing none of these motherfuckers, is he?
But why is he not choosing one of these motherfuckers though? It's a reason why.
Yeah, because she was out while he was slaving to become a millionaire. Mm-hmm. She was living her life having fun.
But was that really really what it was, though?
Andrew said, he said at 12, bro. Facts. Said nothing. Marie said they want to hoe with no consequences or repercussions. That's a date, what she is talking about. That's totally different than clubbing. If a woman is going to align herself with, let's say, a DeLorean, the best way to align yourself with a DeLorean is to live a backup DeLorean lifestyle.
Wait, what? What? Look, I'm gonna stand on what I said at the same time.
But what you're saying, see,
men need to have it as a
you've
grown
already,
man, not a little boy.
No, you've already
not a little boy.
Hold on. The problem is you've already contradicted yourself.
No,
but
no.
I want you to tell you.
Okay,
no,
tell me how I contradicted
your
myself.
contradiction was literally the fact of you saying that a woman's purpose is to push her man and join her man and keep him on his purpose and do all this shit
in a relationship. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I said that as a woman and a man, they should get together when they are younger.
That's your opinion.
This is the thing. It's not an opinion because the shit that you're preaching is what like our parents preach to a lot of these motherfuckers that are in the world today, and we see where we're at today. I'm
speaking about grown men, not little boys.
But here's the problem. Grown men are far and few between because they were raised. I'm going to go back to a post. A lot of women have raised these sons to be men that they've never even had. And y'all are dealing with these dudes. A expectation to be something that their own mom never showed them. Single fucking moms who y'all have this fucking dream dude that doesn't exist. And you try to turn your sons into these dream dudes. And these are the guys that y'all are dating today. It doesn't fucking exist. And y'all want to talk this, well, we're going to enjoy our lives and go out and live life. And will, at some point in time, a man that is on his purpose will align himself with me. Well, guess what? I'm one of those niggas. And I had a multi-million-dollar deal with fucking Sony at 26 years old. So I can speak the exact same shit on the DeLorean side. And guess what? I didn't want the female that was, I dated hoops for a little bit and got away from her motherfucking ass because she just want to be outside having fun. I want a family.
So she had her priorities fucked up too, because if you're in a relationship, you shouldn't be wanting to go out with your single friends and have fun. It should be with your man. But what I'm referring to, yet again, it comes back down to the fact that you should not be, as a grown man in this day and age of dating, you should not be trying to pursue a woman if you don't have your shit together. Period. If you're a child, of course, you can grow into it. But if you're a grown man, baby, if you don't have a pot to piss in, what the hell do you look like trying to approach a woman? You're focused on the wrong things. You need to stay focused on your priorities, and that's getting yourself together. Because if you're chasing the wrong shit, you can't sit there and protect and provide for a woman when you can't provide for yourself.
Here's the thing. Almost all men can protect a woman. There's different levels to this provision.
What about providing?
Again, let me finish. There's different levels to this shit that y'all call provision. See, what y'all call, what's the minimum man needs to make in order to fuck with you?
Me?
Yeah. What's the minimum he needs to make in order to fuck with you?
No comment.
Exactly.
It's no comment because as long as he have a job.
Bullshit.
He has no, it's not no bullshit.
I'm gonna hook you up with a nigga right now. He makes $17.50 an hour.
I mean,
I'm
not gonna sit there and throw no shade on no man like that. But at the same time, where I'm at right now, I'm not gonna simply just be so, because for one, that means I'm going to have to force myself to want to pursue something that I don't really care for right now.
Okay, so back to what I was saying. There's levels to this provision shit, huh?
It doesn't have anything to do with what I'm
There's
referring
levels to this provision.
Baby
shit.
got a job. That's
You
a
can't
requirement.
say he just got a job.
If
but
he
say
got a
he's
job-
only making $17.50.
Okay, but look,
so
he's making $17.50,
is
right?
it just a job, or
He's
he has
making
to make-
$17.50, right?
Mhm.
Does he have a car?
Yeah.
Does he have a house?
Yes.
I will fuck with him. You want to know why? Because as long as, guess what? Based off of that mental compatibility, if he has bigger dreams for himself, then that's where, yet again, me coming in and pushing him for whatever it is his passion is that he wants to do.
This is the crazy part. I hate with every fiber of me right now that this is gonna make me sound like Kevin Samuels. But y'all niggas love to fall in love with what y'all want to call your version of ambition.
And what is that?
Love to fall in love with this version that y'all have of ambition. As long as he has ambition
And drive.
it's ambition and drive mean the
Because
same
he have
shit.
ambition, drive, motivation. He
It's
has
all
knowledge.
ambition.
He has all of that.
Ambition is the umbrella of all
So
that
why
shit.
wouldn't a
Y'all
woman want to mess with a
all
man?
fall in love with that, and I'm going to refer to Kev just said it. You know what's funny? When the girl finds the right man, she'll say, "Where were you when I was younger?" Because she was living her life. Rudy says, "Hey, because I want to send you something. Do you have time to watch? It's pertaining to this subject. Finna text it to you. Send it to me. Send it to me through Facebook. Send it through the Facebook because I can do the screen share so everybody can watch it. Y'all love to fall in love with ambition, but y'all love to fall in love with the ambitious nigga after you've lived your... Because this is the crazy part. Here's the crazy part. This is what y'all hate more than anything. See, when that man, that ambitious man, comes up by himself and does that shit, and he's in his prime and he gets the pick of the litter and can go out and live the life that you was enjoying back when you were younger, he gets to live that life when he is older. But because you didn't want to align yourself with him while he was younger, don't you do it.
When he didn't have shit.
When he didn't have shit.
And I had shit.
Now he looking at you and going, oh, now that I have shit? Well, Mike Jones back then didn't want me. Now I'm hot, all on me.
No.
Guess what? That's what's happening today.
But you know what? There are women. I'm agreeing with you.
You ain't cutting me off.
I'm agreeing with you.
These niggas
there
today,
are women that do that.
These niggas today. No, that's all y'all right now.
No, it's not all of us.
That's why I say this conversation is very detrimental and hurtful to women because it's giving the wrong message. Because back then when he didn't want me, that's when you should want him.
But you know what? That's
and
the
you
cause.
should
That's
ride
the
that
number
shit
one
out
cause
with him
of
because
breakups.
when he gets there,
that is the number one cause of breakups. Is
For
people
who?
falling
Men
in
or
love
women?
for both because
No,
they're
it's
falling
not.
in love
Because the
with
number
the
one-
idea
the
of who that
number
person
one-
can be.
Okay.
At
Yeah.
the same time,
Here's the problem.
yet again.
Only women fall in love with the idea.
So the fact
Again,
that hold on,
y'all
no,
love
as
to
you just
fall
said,
in love with
as you-
ambition. But
No.
when that ambitious nigga becomes the top dog is when you want him. And this is the thing, he don't want you.
So
Now-
because I go for a man that works at McDonald's and want to pay for his way through college,
now
I'm
like
wrong for that.
Like now, a nigga like me who is 44 years old.
But answer that, though.
44 years old, has went through life, has obtained, earned, and has a lot of shit going for him in life. And literally, and I said I was retiring at 45. I'm not even 45 until September. Has already done that and is literally only working on making every business that I have make 6 figures, and it is working. Now, a female, you think you get to come along and tell me that you're only going to be with one person, you're only going to be with me, you're going to take care of me and my children that are not your children, because whether you like it or not, while y'all go out having fun, living your life, y'all all end up in that same fucking boat. And you think that you're the top choice now? No,
That's
you're
not. That has absolutely
it has
nothing
everything to do with because
what I'm referring to.
Your entire argument is let a man get to his purpose, which whether you like it or not, men don't.
No, you're going. No. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said.
Well, you can't
You're
fuck
saying
with him.
that.
You said you can't fuck with him.
Let me
you said
say.
You can't fuck with him until he's 25 or young. If he's
say,
25 or under, don't fuck with him. Prefrontal cortex is not working. It has to be after 25 where men hit their financial stride between 35 and 45.
I am a 33-year-old woman. What would I look like messing with a man that is under the age of 25 to begin with?
Again,
for one,
this is not about you. We're not talking about who you should be fucking with.
So that
we're talking about men and women.
Stop talking over me. Let me correct
I still was making my point, and you keep trying to cut me off.
Because you're misunderstanding what I'm saying, and you're going to continue to misinterpret everything.
Here's the problem.
Let me correct.
It's not about what
where you're wrong, so that way you can properly explain your whatever it is you want to say.
My argument is everything that you have said.
It's going against it though, because yet again,
yes, it goes
what I'm
totally
saying,
against.
I'm not saying mess with a man when
that goes against it.
I'm saying not mess with a man when he has already developed and gotten to that purpose as far as his career wise. What I'm saying is a man who has, whether it is the basic adult requirements. I'm not necessarily saying be graduated from college. I'm not saying be already invested in your career to the point you're already at your top right now. No, I'm saying as a man, have at least the basic adult requirements before you try to pursue any woman. That is what I'm saying.
Most niggas have basic adult requirements at 18.
That is what I'm referring to. Everything else that you're saying is completely irrelevant to what I'm referring to.
No, it's not, because you said that because y'all want to go out and live life.
No, but yet again, that is something that is different for what my point that I'm making. I'm saying
how many points are you making? Because I've only made 1 point here.
Again, as a young adult growing up, if you're going to college and you're living your life, you have shit to offer, but you're not going to sit there waiting, looking out your window every day for a person to come and sweep you off your feet. No, you're going to find shit to occupy yourself, whether it's hanging with your friends, doing fun activities until that man does come across your path. And then that's where it goes from there. But you're saying the traumatic experiences of smoke, all of that, that's, yet again, that is your opinion on that. But what I'm saying is a person's not supposed to stop their life when it comes down to waiting for that man to come and say, I'm ready for you to be in my life. Period. Just have your basic requirements as an adult, as a man.
Men don't say that. Men don't say that. See,
but a man needs to have his priorities in line before he approach a woman.
Here's the bad part. Y'all say this shit, but name 3 good men in your life that have their priorities straight and where they at today. In your life, your personal life, your personal experience.
I don't have any men that's in my personal life that.
So you ain't never had a nigga in your life that was what you're speaking on.
You're talking. Okay, so this is the actual. Okay, so
yes, name a man that you had.
Are you referring to family wise, or are you referring to relationship wise?
That you dated. We're talking some dating shit.
Oh well, if it was a relationship, then yes. He had a spot, he had a car, and he had a job. So of course, it was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And he had more drive and ambition to actually keep going and further in his education and life.
Okay, so where is he at today?
Shit. Married. With a house, with a couple of cars, and all that other shit.
So how come he ain't with you?
Because of infidelity.
On his end or your end?
On his end. I've never cheated on a man.
So there you go. Point proven yet again. When a man
What is the point?
When a man gets to that point, right?
No, it wasn't when he was at that point. It was before he got to that point. Let me go ahead and stop you and correct you there. Because he did that, and actually I was the one, comes back down to it, taking care of him. He decided to do what he did because he felt the need, that was his own problem. That's cool. We agreed to disagree. We parted our ways. But that's the reason why we didn't last, because of infidelity on his end during the stages where he wasn't at his peak. He was beneath his peak. I was doing the one that was the whole breadwinner.
If you would have said, okay, I'll be cool, let's have a conversation, get past the infidelity, you'd be perfectly fine in life right now. That's what you're selling.
No, because he had it was more internal issues that he dealt with that I just.
Well, the internal issues. Somebody snatched his ass up, and they seem to be doing perfectly.
I mean,
fine.
It was the woman he cheated with. I mean, he settled for her. I mean, of course,
he settled.
He settled for her. It was more of a
like she
no.
made the come
And the reason why he settled is because he asked me if I didn't want to marry him. He was going to marry her.
Unfortunately, with a nigga in that situation, he didn't settle for shit.
He basically did because he didn't get what he wanted.
He has the lifestyle that y'all women swear y'all want. And he was able to offer that, and she took advantage of it. You didn't
at that time
because of infidelity. Yet he's married, has a woman. You're single, not. That is not a settle. Who settled?
I'm cool with. I don't. Honestly, I'm cool. I don't need that type of lifestyle. So she can have all of that.
But
she can deal with the lies, the infidelity, the temper tantrums. She can deal with that. I'm perfectly fine. This man had this woman call me to make sure that I was okay with the fact that if I wanted my kid's father back, that I can have. No, I don't want him. So guess what? She's settling.
By the time the man wants to take things seriously with you, you don't even want them anymore. Move on and wish them well. I'm gonna say she just jumped in this conversation. Don't even know what we talking about.
But yet again, like I said,
I want to watch this video that somebody sent in. Let's watch this video real quick.
And they'll be brief. The charter
we were supposed to end at 9:30.
Coming. Vicky, come on, Coconut. I mean Marvin Winans Jr. They had to come to church, whether they wanted to or not. As we was praying.
Come on.
Come say, on, man, Sister Vicky Winans McLemore. I don't want to thank you. Nene Williams. And Kenny Hicks. The only one. These were the original. Now just imagine them 20 years younger. And so we'll start with Vicky.
Thank you. Praise the Lord, everybody. It's so good to be here tonight. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to try not to cry. I'm not going to.
We're going to finish this little piece, motherfucker. I know you got to go.
Cindy. My emotions is just all over the place. I mean, this is so beautiful and so rich. And it's just such a blessing to be here in the land of the living to see this great celebration. Giving honor to God who is my life. I love the Lord, and I really do. And I just want to say, first of all, I guess everybody know by now I was his wife. I was her. I was her.
She was.
If he had treated me better, I'd probably still be her. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
She ain't kidding.
Marvin L. Winans. Pastor Winans, I remember when we got married on a Wednesday. Now that's off right there. What was that? We got married on a Wednesday. I had on a yellow dress. What was that? And yeah, at somebody's house, whatever. Anyway. In love we were. In love we were. And that's the truth. And I remember when he quit his job, talking about the Lord told him to quit his job. Boy, you better go somewhere and get you a job. You better get you a job that you're going full time. Full time? Yeah, all right. But he knew what God called him to do. And he is doing what God called him to do now. Now, quitting his job to preach is one thing. But starting a church was a whole other thing. When he told me that, I thought he had truly lost his mind. I said, all righty then. I don't want to be part of you start no church. I told him straight up from the beginning. I said, I don't want to do that. Why you doing that? What's up with that? Let's bake some cookies or something. Let's do something else. But he said the Lord told him to start a church, and obviously he was right, and I was wrong. And here where the problem started. He started that rascal up in my house. Now, you know, anybody who know me, I'm clean. I am a clean fanatic. I keeps a clean house. I love my house clean. And he had our first service in my living room on my white sofa.
It's 10 minutes and it's about 4.5 minutes in, but I think the person that's in proved his point.
What was the point?
DeLorean said, man, turn this shit off. You old motherfuckers always doing old shit. Nigga, if it wasn't for our old motherfuckers, you wouldn't be a young motherfucker. If it wasn't for old motherfuckers doing shit the right way, you young motherfuckers wouldn't even be around. If it wasn't for old motherfuckers creating computers, internet, social media, and you niggas, none of us would be around. And these same motherfuckers y'all call old motherfuckers is the reason the world is where it is right now. That shit don't make no fucking sense. He said Uncle Rufus.
Uncle who? Uncle Rufus.
It's Uncle Ruckus, motherfuckers. See, this is the thing. You don't even know. It's Uncle Ruckus. It's not Rufus. It's Ruckus.
He said
I'm gonna say the purpose of that video is to show a man was on his purpose, but because she didn't feel like it aligned with her, that's why she took herself out the situation. Yeah, Mr. Old Man, Mr. Old Pastor there clearly seems to have made the correct decision, and she made the wrong decision.
But
she
didn't
really follow his lead. Well, I don't know. She up in his church right now talking about how well he doing and how good he doing. She's in his church.
She's giving him his flowers, as she should.
Okay, well, she wouldn't have to get a nigga the flowers if she would have stayed in the first place. She would have got the flowers with him.
She had enough mental,
No, she didn't have enough mental
She had enough mental knowledge to understand whatever it wasn't working for her.
Here's the problem. See, again, this is why y'all's argument.
So you expect her to just stay?
You're not cutting me off.
This is crazy.
No, this is the crazy part. Y'all talk about how this man needs to be this man and need to do this, and y'all need to follow their lead and do all this shit. But now you need to have the mental capacity to know when to get the fuck out. Are you following a nigga or are you not following a nigga? Are you getting on his plan or are you not getting on his plan? This is why I say, when y'all make these arguments, it does not make sense because it's a woman's job to stand behind your man and push him to be successful and help him do this shit. But on the other hand, you got to go out and live your motherfucking life and have the mental capacity to know when to get out, even though this man became successful.
We don't even know what it was on the reason why she even left him, though. Because if any time a woman feels the need to have to leave,
she was going into that, but you got to go. You ain't got time to watch it.
I mean...
Yeah, no. See, this is the thing. You became uninterested when she started to give him his flowers, when she started going into the details of why her ass left.
I wasn't uninterested. It was just, I told you I gotta be up here by 10. I got work early in the morning. I gotta still drive almost an hour back home.
Move, nigga. Fucking move.
Listen.
Come over with the rest of those rich asses. Come to Paradise Valley.
I mean, where I live at, it's not a bunch of...
I didn't say it was bad.
What you mean come with the rich people?
Come over to the Paradise Valley.
I'm over there by the Air Force Base. It's pretty decent over there. It's nice.
It's just a bunch of motherfucking Air Force people.
Hey, listen. It ain't a bunch of broke motherfuckers over there breaking in the shit every goddamn day. That's for damn sure.
No, because you got goddamn police, army, police, Air Force.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Listen, that's protection.
Yeah, you in a safe place. That's where you is. You trying to get you a motherfucking airman. That's what you trying to do.
No,
get a
I'm
nigga.
not.
Well, no, don't get a nigga in a uniform because they the worst. I just told that to somebody else. She just got her hands put on her ass for the same shit. The moral of the video, she said he was right and she was wrong, which I already knew where that conversation was going. And this is the problem. Women want their cake and eat it too. And when y'all make the wrong decisions, y'all don't take accountability for the shit. And the accountability of the shit is you don't need to go out and have fun and experience life. That the life y'all want to experience always creates trauma. When you can sit there and actually create life, as in have a man, have a husband, have children, build that. Y'all always want to talk about generational wealth
when it comes your way.
But you don't want to do generational wealth from day one. You want to do generational wealth when you see the nigga is in line for generational wealth. And now he's supposed to circle the block to come pick your ass up because you wasn't ready for him before because he didn't show you what he needed to show you.
Yet again, that's going against what I said. I said that woman live her life until that blessing basically comes her way and they align. That's where it goes.
Nigga? I need him to come on this motherfucking show because this sounds like he gonna be real fun. He need to bring his ass up in here. I'm gonna say he know your ass because he seemed to be all interested in your ass. I know when the certain nigga, no.
I posted it on my YouTube. I posted it, but you know what? I actually do know Deloria. You know,
I'm sure you do because he agrees with you a whole lot. And
but no, it's not even that he agrees with me. It's just more logical explanation. Like
there's no
a man does not want to try to pursue a woman if he has not fully got himself together. I'm going to stand on it.
Again,
and yet again, a woman
you
partying.
You can stand on it, but men aren't standing on that. Men aren't. And it don't matter. And this is the problem. Women, y'all don't fucking listen. And because y'all don't listen is what puts you in this exactly where the fuck y'all are at today. Not winning. The moment y'all start listening, especially to men that have and are achieving, but y'all even don't listen to those men because you always swear that you know better and you know how men are. But the bad part about it is I don't see none of these women aligning themselves with the perfect type of man that y'all swear is just everywhere. There's no alignment with said man. There's zero alignment.
So a woman is supposed to just allow any man to just lead them into the fucking ground? No, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. Yet again, if a man can't provide and do for himself, why the hell would that woman be dumb enough to allow that man to try to provide and lead her? It's not happening. Yet again, if a man can't lead, why would a woman want to jump on that bandwagon to allow him? Oh, let me go ahead and allow him to lead me, knowing that he don't have shit going for himself, knowing he don't have shit at all. Let me just jump on it because he got good dick. No, that's not going to happen like that.
All right, so you prove exactly what I said.
That's not going to happen like that. So if that man has his shit together,
will only join when she sees that he has everything.
It's not you're putting words in my mouth.
No, I'm not.
Look, we gonna have to agree to disagree.
If he is showing that he can lead and provide and do all, he's already made the pinnacle. He's at the top.
Show you can lead. Show you can be a man so that woman could be a woman and be in her feminine.
And when does that man get a chance to show you that?
Whenever he
works at McDonald's or when he owns the McDonald's?
When he works at that motherfucker.
When he works at McDonald's. So again, how come there are not a plethora of women with these men?
How do you know that these plethora of women aren't with these men? How do you know
46% of you niggas is single.
Okay,
and 80% of the United States is fucking single mamas.
Okay, so due to the fact it's single mamas,
where the fuck
is it because we're not shopping for Walmart, Target, or McDonald's employees? That's why we're single?
No.
Because I'm single at this moment by choice.
Yeah, no. Women,
so,
this is the problem. Women don't, you're not single by choice because a man has to
I am single by choice.
No, you're not.
If I wanted to be in a relationship right now, I could make a phone
you
call and
certainly
be in a
could,
relationship.
but is he a good man?
Yes, he's a fucking good man.
Then you're an idiot for not being with him.
I'm not an idiot. I'm smart because I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm not mentally able to give to that man, because that's not fair. Not only to me, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Why would I do that?
So he's on your time.
It's not even that we're on each other's time. It's just we're living life. That's basically what it is. We're living fucking life. I'm living my traumatic experience right now. I'm going to the club, I'm drinking, and then I'm saying fuck niggas because they ain't shit, and then I'm living. That's what it is. Nah, in our reality though, I just feel like I just don't have, like I said it before, I just get to a point I don't have the motivation to want to get to know people, and that's just what it is until it comes to where somebody gives me that motivation as a man and instill it in me, because I don't want to do the overstepping anymore. I don't want to overplay my part. So when I feel like I don't have to overplay my part with a man anymore, then that's where that motivation will come in for me. So
I'm finna tell you this shit on there like I told you before. Stop making these motherfucking shows about you all the goddamn time.
I'm not you.
Yes,
when you ask me direct questions, that's when I'm gonna answer them directly.
No, just like this motherfucker. Motherfucker, this ain't about her at all. See, now see, and this is the, I know people.
But
he's in his emotions because he been hollering at you.
But
and you can't lie to me.
Though?
And he gonna say, if you knew me personally, you know who I am and how I am. Correct, nigga?
That is incorrect.
I don't know you. I'm pretty sure.
That's incorrect.
So this nigga's not in your DMs?
Me and DeLorean, no. Let me break this down for you.
Is he in your DMs?
No. He's not.
Where'd you meet him at?
He's not in my DMs.
Where'd you meet him?
It don't matter.
He's
not in my DMs. You want to know why?
Let me guess. He's your friend. He's your friend, right?
You're funny.
Yeah.
You're funny.
Is he your friend?
No. Let me go ahead and because I know what you're doing and I know where you're gonna go with this. What I'm gonna say is,
nigga. Where's Nietzsche at? I need Nietzsche ready. I'm finna
me and DeLorean have an
Atlanta. We finna have.
DeLorean don't want me, and DeLorean know that I don't want him. But it's the fact that we are cool with each other. Yeah. We have very great conversations about real life topics. We never did nothing on that level with each other. We have too much respect for each other. Yes, so that's where me and DeLorean is at.
That's always what it is. Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
When I tell you, listen,
we've had these conversations. How many times have we had these conversations?
What you mean?
Not just this podcast, but on other podcasts, we didn't have these conversations. Yes, you are correct.
About what?
Yes, you are.
About what?
Y'all, and he said he's just a friend.
See, that's why I said I'm not gonna say he's just and that's exactly why I didn't say.
Well, if he ain't just a friend, then he gotta be.
But no, he's going to be DeLorean, and I'm going to be Connie Marie. And
ladies and gentlemen,
this was
another wonderful evening of a Hot Topics. Which we didn't get to any of your motherfucking topics, nigga.
I mean, hey, listen, we always got next week. That's what this shit is. It's more authentic. It's natural to go with the flow. Hey, that's what it happens.
Oh,
It'd be like that.
Well, I appreciate you tonight. Tonight is the 6-year anniversary of my mom passing away, which is never a good thing. That's why I'm wearing red, because it's her favorite color, even though I fucking hate red. Thank you for being a nice little distraction.
Most definitely. No, I got you.
We see DeLorean, whether you know it or not, we have some real conversations too off the motherfucking internet.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. You know what? Go ahead. Another episode with Let's Talk About It with Connie Marie. Go ahead. Do it.
That's your job.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Give them your closing arguments.
My closing arguments is, yet again, men, when y'all come in approaching a woman, please have y'all shit together. And I'm not just saying and speaking in terms of being in your prime or your peak, wherever the hell. No, just make sure you got something. If you want to take that woman out, you don't have to go borrow money from Pookie and Ray and your mama and them. You got your own money. Therefore, you could be able to provide dinner for this woman whenever you want to take her out, shit like that. Be able to be in a position to where you can actually make that an everlasting moment for that woman, so that way you could get the woman and keep the woman to make her a wife. Period.
Oh, well, I actually got some wonderful advice from there. Let's see. Ken said, looking forward to the next one. Keep your head up. My guys, yes, don't be going and borrowing money for dates, but also stop taking out fucking strangers. If she ain't your girl,
you're supposed to take out. See, you finna keep the show going.
If she ain't your woman, you technically should not be taking her out. Y'all should actually.
That's the goal, to make her your woman.
So, okay, but again, you're not gonna get girlfriend privileges if you're not a girlfriend. See, because then when I get a girlfriend, what's the difference between you and any regular female? Nothing. That's like. You only throw dollar bills at strippers. Go outside and just start throwing dollar bills at regular chicks and see how it makes them feel. Or let your girlfriend find out that favorite restaurant that you're going to on your anniversary, you took 7 other females to before you took her. Let me know how she really feels then. That's what I'm going to say. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode of No Cap Reacts. This is Let's Talk About It with the lovely
Connie Marie.
And with
and by the way, I just want to say I was just speaking. That was sarcasm. I wasn't necessarily saying just fuck niggas and all that shit. No, I love my men.
Yes, you was.
No, I wasn't. I'm not saying no. I'm not doing that.
You tell me fuck me all the time.
I mean, that's you though. It's
fuck
different.
You. Fuck you.
You know, it's okay though.
Fuck you.
But just generally speaking, I don't want people to be like, oh, she hating it. Nah, it's not even.
She
nothing
really
like
don't.
that.
Look, we do this for fun. We talk shit on here. Connie is the sister that I never had and don't want.
And he's the brother I never wanted and got stuck with somehow. I don't want a sister
because the shit that they go through will be the number one reason why my black ass will be back in prison, but for life. So, appreciate it. Thank y'all for tuning in. Go follow her DMs. Go ahead.
Y'all can follow me. Just
it's Connie Marie 420 because she gets high every day.
Just don't expect me to write back. I'm not gonna hold you. I stopped answering to DMs. No, I'm not even gonna lie. No, for reals. And we gonna have to talk about that because after that show went viral and all the motherfuckers started coming at me in a way to where they come too aggressive. Oh, I'm not this motherfucker. I'm gonna let it be known. No. I stopped answering DMs.
Again, this is why y'all need to stop giving bad advice to these fucking broke ass niggas out here. See, when you run around telling niggas to be masculine, they don't understand what the fuck masculine is.
They don't know
because it
how
ain't the
to
fact
be.
that you need to be tough and do all this other extra shit that they fucking be doing. Because that's not masculinity. Masculinity is literally the moment you enter the room, they know who the man is. It's for women. It's not for niggas. This shit is fucking stupid. He said, "Stay out of Connie's DMs."
Who said that?
Your man.
I don't have no man. Don't
Your
say
man
that.
DeLorean.
Oh, that's not my man though.
I'm a driver DeLorean.
Nah, DeLorean's not my man. I don't even know
I
him
didn't
like
say
that.
your
Like,
man like that, fool.
Oh, I was about to say.
The only reason he is for you, so he yours.
It's not that he's only here for me. Like, it's just more so like he posts cool shit on his Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you've seen his Facebook. Shit, he the reason why one of my shows went viral. So shit.
You know, I don't pay attention to social media. If it ain't posted about this shit or just some regular bullshit that keeps me
It's
getting
kinda
paid,
like-
I don't fucking.
What's her name? Heather? Heaven?
Who?
The girl, the bartender. Hailey, I can't remember. But it's kind of
Molly.
like, it's kind
Molly.
of like how, you'll post shit and she'll comment on it or whatever. That's how, y'all agree with it. That's how the shit is with DeLorean. Like, I don't know DeLorean.
Oh, well, I don't post shit for people to agree with. I post
Yes,
shit.
you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I post shit to get people riled up because the more they comment,
You do.
the more I get paid.
You do.
No, I don't. I post the most wildest, crazy.
Come on and wrap it up because I got to go and I'm about to ready to
Yeah, that's the thing for tonight. Wrap it up, motherfuckers. Wrap it up.
Safe sex is great sex.
Stop having babies.